Hi everyone, welcome back to Tabletop Escapades. It has been a couple of weeks since we last recorded, and so to refresh the intrepid adventurers and our audience, to kind of let you know what's going on, a lot happened last episode. We went to a place where on the back of a green dragon, we had the divided body of Carmine on the back of that dragon. And this dragon took the party to the Sea of Flames, created this huge whirlpool. They sunk into it. They found a giant tree. Inside that giant tree was a small village of doe people that our party has not sort of learned their nature yet. Yogala interacted with sort of the mayor, I guess, of the doe people, if that's what you want to call him. He ate a ball of light that came out of its body, so it was very delicious. It was warm and pleasant. A small ball of light was also offered to Therese.
I palmed it.
But two of the most significant developments that happened is Pomper put the divided body of Carmine, who willingly subjected himself to the Red Dragon transformation, into the body of the mayor, and out came a little doe creature. So that is now on Pomper's shoulders.
My shoulder.
Oh, Nicator's shoulder. I'm sorry. That is now on Nicator's shoulder and is a traveling companion. What is interesting about Carmine, and what was kind of hinted at last time, is Carmine is aware of what's happened to him. He has he is still conscious of his former self. So he's not just a sort of hollow, adorable creature.
He's had a heck of a couple of days.
Has had a heck of a couple of days. Is very confused. Just kind of relying on his new companions to see him through it. The other thing, the one final thing, and where we're going to begin this episode today, we're going to start with some lore. Because Ren, the sort of, what is going on with Ren? Ren is misfigured. He's got some green dragon parts on him. He's got some scales. He's got some teeth, but it's all a little bit haphazard. And what he said to Pomper is, all of this is happening, the doe creatures, my appearance, all of this is happening because of your pact with the red dragons. And he's going to explain what that means.
With the green dragons?
Sorry, did I say red dragons?
Yeah.
Yes, I meant green dragons. Thank you. Yeah, I meant green dragons.
Important distinction in this case.
A very important distinction.
Which was the old man on the island, right? Green Dragon.
The good one.
The guy that escorted us there, right?
Yeah.
But your pact was with the one in the field, the Who Am I?
Yeah.
Who was in like a log cabin,
Log cabin.
Star Trek Generation style as Law.
Saw Law. Yeah.
But he was a green boy.
Yeah.
Just a reminder to our audience and to the party. The party probably remembers, but all of the green dragons, quote unquote, disappeared because of that pact. So basically, they gave their last remaining strength to Pomper, and that turned him into half red and half green.
So far has not paid off.
No.
So far, it has not paid off.
Yeah.
Multiple season long payoff.
Multiple season long payoff. Yeah.
Yes.
So we are
series arc.
Yeah.
We are gonna have some kind of connections to past events tie in right now.
Nice.
We're gonna try to have a stronger connection in this world, and so Ren looks at you very seriously, Pomper, and he says, "I've got a lot to tell you. I'm part of the Gilded Dawn, and I was sent by my father, Virion,
Whoa.
to
Episode 1.
infiltrate the ranks of the Nightingales. I was successful in doing this. You see, my father and I, we have a troubled history. We grew apart because he was so committed to his duties as a knight. He left me and my mother to defend for ourselves, and as a result of that, I lashed out and I joined an assassin's guild, trained myself in the art of stealth, deception, and killing. But this war, it has a way of bringing people together. And in the Nightingales, I was assigned to a special task force. You see,
What was the name of this task force?
He looks at you a little bit puzzled. And he said the task force didn't have a name. They were just given one clear objective. He puts his hand on your shoulder, Pomper, and he says, I have some alarming news. Someone either currently in your ranks or formerly in your ranks has been keeping tabs on you, has been reporting back to the Nightingales.
Whoa.
For, you see, my task force, what we were assigned to do is they know about your pact with the Green Dragons. And we were... Yep.
How do they know?
Because someone's been keeping tabs on
He just said that.
Thank you.
They've been reporting back.
Just want to hear him say it.
Okay.
Someone either currently in your ranks or formerly in your ranks revealed that information. Although they weren't with you when the pact was made. What we were tasked to do is we were supposed to bring back any remnants of the Green Dragons that we could find, bones, scales, as much as we could, and bring it back to the Warlocks, because apparently, with the magic given by the Red Dragons, the Warlocks, as long as they have a physical representation of a being, are able to reconstruct it. And what I tried to do, my part in all of this, is as the Warlocks were attempting to return the Green Dragons back to life, I sabotaged them, killing 2 of the Warlocks and all of the other members of my task force. Unfortunately, my task force, as you can imagine, was extremely skilled, and the transformation process had already begun. Though it was interrupted early, and the result of what you see, he looks down at the ground, this disfigurement, whatever I am now, this dying creature, and all of these doe people, they're a result of that interrupted process. I don't know why they turned into these creatures, nor do I know why they can briefly transform into green dragons. It's a process that is short-lived but very powerful. I've sent a letter back to my father, letting him know what's going on and what's up with these doughy creatures. But I'm a little bit worried, knowing my father, ending this war is the most imperative thing for him. He might take these innocent creatures and use them as weapons.
We can't have that. What should we do?
I'm conflicted. What if it's the only way that we can stop them?
There's got to be another way. There always is.
He smirks at you, saying, I admire your determination, Dragonborn. For you, apparently, have some power as well. What can you tell me of this power?
I don't know much about it. I met with a green dragon and I made a deal with them. And they sacrificed themselves to give me power that I have yet to understand.
I'm no mage or scholar. I'm simply a man that's good at killing. But piecing 2 and 2 together, these creatures, some part of them is connected to the green dragons. Maybe they could reveal your power.
Perhaps their leader? The mayor?
Maybe.
Maybe I should jump inside of him.
Well,
I mean, it helped Carmine.
but it may just end up turning you into dough.
Dope popper.
Dude.
Maybe.
Domper.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
He grabs both of your shoulders, staring at you more intently than he has up to this point, and he says, whatever we decide to do, whether it's revealing your power taking these creatures back to Virion. We need to move quickly. Like I said, the Nightingales, in 2 days' time, are going to have their forces assembled, and they're going to invade Esseram. Whatever happens, whether you come with me or not, I'm traveling to Bulvark. I'm going to try to stop this.
Who knows of this location?
As far as I'm aware, only myself, these creatures, and you. But I'm very worried about this person that was able to infiltrate your ranks. Do you trust your companions?
I do.
Completely.
100%.
Are you sure there aren't any of them that would have a lot to gain by aligning themselves with the Nightingales?
I'd give my life for all of them. You know, a couple of them wanted some gold when I first encountered them, but since then, we've come into a large fortune of gold. I don't see any reason that they would betray me or us.
Well,
That's a good point.
if that's what you believe, I'll have to trust you. These creatures, I'm not sure how much you know about them, but the green dragons, they chose you for a reason. They see something inside of you. What I suggest you do is that you go and you relay this information to your comrades, and you decide the action that you're going to take, because I'm leaving in the morning.
Okay. Perhaps I need to become one of them. I think I'm going to go talk to the mayor.
All right.
Okay. So I leave.
Okay.
And what do I see? Are they, is
Yogala's still
your
hanging
guy
out
still
with that guy.
hanging out? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
There-
I remember saying that I was like trying to keep tabs on everyone. So I was over by them, but I think my bird was with
Mhm.
you.
It was, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you followed for sure.
Yeah, I think we're all over there, aren't we?
Were you all over by Ren? I thought it was just.
I think
No, no,
Ren,
no, no, no,
Ren
I meant
and
by,
Pomper
like,
went
all
off,
the
but
other
my
doe
bird
dudes.
was
Yeah.
eavesdropping.
It was a private conversation.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
we're all by the
and
doe-
I was over
doe
by
people.
these two.
Okay.
But so I know what they just said because my bird was spying on them.
Okay. So yeah, Yogala is still sitting sort of. Remember, there are a bunch of small pools in this area. Yogala is still sitting on the edge of that, having just finished that big ball of light. And this mayor has had a lot of action going on. He's fed Yogala, he's transformed Carmine, and so he actually is feeling a bit tired and has kind of plopped down and is sitting down. And once he sat down, he already had some creatures on top of him. Even more of these little doughy creatures have kind of piled on.
Oh my god.
Cool.
I love them so much. I say into Yogala's head, I say, how do you feel? Yeah, god damn it.
Three.
I say out loud, I say, how do you feel?
I feel great, thank you.
The light didn't do anything strange to you?
No, it tastes rather good.
Okay.
Look at me, I'm good.
You seem okay. You don't feel strange at all? Nothing
No,
better, worse?
better, yeah.
Oh,
Haven't eaten in days.
that's true. I am pretty hungry myself.
In response to this, a small gang of doe creatures approach Pomper and Nicator. They believe Teresa's already eaten. And they all kind of point in their mouths and they say, kind of chanting over and over again, "You need strength? You need strength?"
Yeah. Need some strength?
Yeah.
What do you got?
So they do as they've done before with Teresa and Yogala, and they stick out their tongues and offer you balls of light.
Ugh.
I take some, eat them.
Ugh.
No question.
Do you have anything else, maybe?
Nicator, can I have yours?
Nicator in,
Hold on.
Nicator,
What they got?
Nicator, in response to that, one of them kind of looks confused and its eyes kind of swirl around a bit.
Like chicken, maybe? Or some bread?
And so what it does is it drops the ball of light off of its tongue,
Oh.
and then it just pulls out another ball of light.
All right.
It doesn't have, unfortunately, anything else to offer you.
Is the ball like squishy or anything like
Yeah,
that?
it is. It's
I'm
squishy.
gonna attempt to break it in half and give the other half to Carmine on my shoulder. See if he wants some too. Here you go. You want some?
Carmine kind of looks curiously at it. He goes, "Am I eating myself?"
No, I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Very reluctantly, he starts nibbling on it.
Well, is it good?
Is it good?
All right, enough of this. And I just eat my part.
Sure.
Oh, this is pretty good.
While he says that question, he's nodding his head enthusiastically.
Excellent.
I'm not sure why this didn't happen before, but these orbs actually are nourishing. They have a mechanical impact on your characters.
Whoa.
And so if you are down any hit points, all of that is back.
Excellent.
They don't restore spell slots or anything like that, but they do fully restore your health.
Like, just hear relief from Huber over there, it sounded like.
Yeah.
You're maxed out.
Yeah, max up.
Yeah, roll.
I always think I'm low.
That's a good mindset to have, though, Huber.
Yeah.
Always
I
low.
always think I'm
Always low. No spell slots.
God knows how you'd behave if you thought you had full hit points.
Stand behind me.
I set myself on fire and run at the enemies.
So you wanted to discuss with the mayor, correct?
Yeah,
Hopper?
but is
All
he
right.
like sleeping? Is he taking a power nap here?
No, he's not sleeping. He's just been physically affected by kind of the actions that he's taken. He's tired.
Okay.
He's sitting down, but he's not sleeping.
He's drained.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Sure.
Cool.
Easy.
What I love is like he hasn't taken damage. He's just kind of exerted himself.
Just like, oh.
But
I feel
the
no
intent,
change.
The intent is definitely.
Hey,
on
Mayor.
point.
You look a little tired.
Do I?
Here you go.
Who are you all of a sudden?
Bumper, why do you call him mayor? Where did that come from?
That's what Ren called him.
No, he's the king. He's clearly a king like me.
Mayor's.
Not a king.
He's a king.
Mayors
you a
rule
king?
towns.
I'm the king of all wizards.
the only thing
strongest
you're king
wizard.
of is the fools.
Or like some cats in an alley.
Maybe.
No, look at me now. I'm different now. I'm the king of all wizards.
Oh, yeah?
You're just
nothing
younger
with
because of that gem.
Yeah, you're nothing without that gem. Take it off and we'll see how you look then.
Never.
The large creature gets up and points at Yogala and asks, "He king?"
Yes, I'm the king.
No, he's king of nothing.
You're the king, if anything.
He's trying his best to process all of this information. He takes his hand, his fin, I guess, and points it at his mouth, and then back at Yogala. Because you have to understand, a lot of you, like, Yogala right now looks the most physically
Yeah.
impressive. Shirtless, chiseled abs,
Yeah.
very young,
Teal hair.
teal hair,
Teal hair,
anime
that's right.
hair, yeah. And so,
With the teal
just using the information that he has, the big creature goes, "Can you save us?"
Absolutely. I need you to fly me
"Fly where?"
to Bolvac.
"Okay."
Thank you.
Well, that was easy.
The Ren, hearing this, shaking his head. "Listen, big guy, don't get too excited. We're going tomorrow. We'll fly to Bolvac tomorrow. If these people want to come, they can come."
Yeah, let's get some sleep or something.
I'd love some sleep.
Sleep sounds nice.
You should take
So-
that jewel off too.
Never.
Might have negative effects on you.
No, it's having positive effects, clearly.
Whatever.
Ren kind of asks trepidatiously, "So, you've all agreed to come to Bolvac?"
As long as you get me out of here, I'm fine with it. I'll go anyway. I don't really like this place.
Yeah, you're all leaving, so I'll go wherever.
Well, then there's some more information I should probably give you. You're probably gonna die on Bolvac. I'm probably gonna die. at
You
Bolvac.
certainly are, but we're very capable.
I know that you have faith in your abilities, and that's good. That's going to be useful, but I've been to Bolvok, and there's something a lot of people don't know. Somehow, I'm not sure how it's spread, but the magic of the warlocks has taken on a physical form in Bolvok. It's infected the earth. It's transformed everything, twisted it, made it much stronger. So whatever you fight is a result of that twisted magic.
It'd be like that alligator we fought in the sewers.
Or the red dragon you killed.
Yeah.
Didn't kill one. Wait a minute.
So and this was before the muscles, by the way, Ren. This was before Roltat.
You're saying this Bolvak's corrupted by physical magic? Is there a way to stop it?
I don't know. I don't know if Bolvok is lost forever, or if we defeat the warlocks, if there's a way of
there's got to be some
reversing
sort
the
of
effects.
source.
I don't know. All I know is that the magic is prevalent.
Can't you have your bird fly in and find it or something?
The source of the magic?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. And
We
we
could
got
scout it out.
the king over here, so I'm sure it'll be no problem.
I've already mastered this small purple crystal. Once I find a big one, I'll be the strongest being that has ever existed.
The biggest being that's ever existed.
Yes.
Okay.
That'll be fun for us.
Ren looks concerned, tightly gripping this sword, the serrated sword on his back. And he says, "Wait. What do you plan to do at Bolvok?"
I plan to hug the big purple crystal, stop all the bad guys, and rule this planet for myself.
Wait a minute, rule it for yourself?
Yogala's world.
Yogala, we didn't know about that third one.
I thought it was obvious. Look at me.
Well, it's obvious that that's what you've always wanted, but we didn't know you were actually going for it.
He's just joking.
Yeah, he couldn't run a kingdom if he wanted.
I could,
He's an
sir. I could, sir.
Yogola, what? You're an idiot. There's no way you could do this.
No, I'm smarter now. I'm smarter now.
So, you plan on not abolishing the magic, but taking it for yourself?
Yes. Yes.
He looks at the rest of the party and he goes, "I'm sorry, but I might have to kill your friend here."
Wait, no.
wait.
He's harmless.
All right then.
Ren, here, look. If he gets close to that, we'll just kill him ourselves. It's fine.
He'll chicken out.
I
Yeah.
trust him.
He won't be able to do it.
I trust him,
Ren
Ren.
kind of scratches his chin a little bit and he says, "I don't know if I buy that. You brought the divided corpse of a Nightingale associate
Well, don't mind that.
into
Yeah,
a
we
Green Dragon
saved
lair.
him.
That's Carmine right
Popper
there.
has issues letting things go.
We
That's
saved
true.
him.
So how can I believe that you'll kill your friend if he becomes a problem?"
Nobody ever said friend.
Yeah, and then nobody said kill. Better that Yogala
well, I
has
literally
magic
just-
rather than
Popper,
evil
do you have
warlocks.
cotton in your ears?
How is this even a question?
Huh?
How is this even a question? Obviously, I'll have a better world than the Nightingales have.
I'm not convinced you would.
So,
Listen, Ren.
indulge me.
If it gets out of control, we'll take the crystal from him. He's nothing without it.
He's a smelly old man.
You'll never take my crystal away from me.
Yeah, right. You'll probably fall asleep. You narcoleptic old fool.
Where is the crystal right now?
He walks around with it in his left
just-
hand.
He's just holding it.
He does not let it go.
Okay.
He did let it go to ride the dragon because he needed 2 hands for that. But yeah, since no.
Indulge me just a little bit more, wizard.
Yeah.
Let's say that you were able to get this power, that you hugged the crystal. What would your new world order look like?
Cat races would be legal.
That's the only change?
Hey, sure, yeah. That's all I've thought about so far.
See, listen, he has the brain of a child. There's nothing to worry
He
about
only
with him.
cares about cat races.
There'd be a bunch of really tall cities, I suppose.
Those are the first things that come out of his mouth. Maybe we will be okay.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd find a way to keep Zonsime Vidara Peach out for longer than 1 hour.
See, his priorities are so bizarre, it would be fine.
He lets go of his sword and he says, Get some sleep. Sorry, I didn't know you that well, and you're an odd bunch.
It's time we know each other well. Stomp my foot.
This again?
I forgot about this.
Stomp your foot?
Give it a good stomp, Ren.
Why?
Ren, just do it, please.
Ancient custom.
I know almost all there is to know about this world's history. And I've never heard.
It's just a Pomper thing. Just do it.
His family did
I mean,
it.
His
Your
family used to
did
do it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be insulting. It's just been a rough week for me. I'll stomp your foot, Pomper.
Thanks.
He walks over and out of respect for you, gives it the hardiest stomp that he can muster.
How many hit points do you take damage? Is what I want to know.
Yeah, do I take damage?
From Ren, good question.
Rolls a d20.
Rest up.
20 damage.
No. You guys are getting ahead of yourselves.
I know.
No, you don't take any damage. In fact, Ren is surprised because he's trying to stomp it as hard as he can.
Damn.
My turn.
All right.
I do it pretty hard. Not like full force. I would say like 3/5 force.
So here's how we're gonna handle this. Ren is actually an incredibly skilled warrior. He was not surprised for your dragon strength. And what happens is he goes, but he tries to hold it together, putting on the strongest face that he can, and he goes, good stomp. Good stomp.
Then
This
he
is
dies.
good. This is good to gauge. It's like anime power levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How they handle the foot stomp.
The secret reason behind the foot stomp.
Right.
So, do we
gauge their power levels?
do we have a deeper level of trust?
Absolutely, Ren.
Yeah.
We're now brothers.
I go up to Ren, and I take him aside, and I say, I know this is going to seem suspicious. Why I know what you were talking about with Pomper, just ignore that. But do you know who is the spy? Who's working for the Nightingales?
I don't know who the spy is because the information always came separate from the person. It was always passed down to me. I never got to meet your betrayer.
I've been with these three for a long time now. There aren't many opportunities they could have snuck away. Something strange is going on, I think.
I don't necessarily think it's somebody that's with you now, but either
Plenty
was
of-
with you for a long time.
Plenty of people have come and gone.
I get the sense that your dragonborn friend is very inviting.
He takes in a lot of strays, yeah.
I would wager that whoever betrayed you is probably one of those temporary companions.
That was my assumption as well. Janine, Moof. All right. I go sit down. I'm in a trance.
Okay. Does the rest of the party like to...
Where is my bed?
Again, the big creature and several of the little creatures kind of point their fins at their mouth and they go, "You need bed?"
Yes.
Yes.
What happens next surprises even Ren. I would say about 5 of the little doe creatures kind of separate from each other. And then, without warning, all run into each other as quick as they can. They don't run, they hop as quickly as they can. And they kind of slam their bodies into each other. And this keeps happening until there is a rectangular block of dough. And you see all of their eyes kind of floating around this bed.
Oh my god.
And you hear sort of a voice that sounds like a collection of all of their voices. And it asks, "Will you sleep on me?"
Yes, this will do. No more talking until I awake.
Okay.
Yogala climbs onto the bed.
I love how bed complexity is higher than green dragon complexity.
So they don't talk. They abide your request, but something happens. Sort of larger versions of their fin hands, kind of, there are multiple, and it's almost like a wave, appear around the lower half of your body, creating a sort of arm blanket.
Oh, Yogala tugs the arm blanket up over his shoulders and falls asleep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sleep with the rest of the natives. And Kair walks over to the mayor and just plops on him.
Okay.
Relax.
He just wanted to cuddle with the big mayor
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much.
because you're like in love with
Yeah.
these things.
The big guy does not seem to mind at all.
Yeah.
He's totally into this. Okay. Do Therese and Pomper rest as well?
Yeah, I'm tranced out already.
Oh,
I'm
right, you
just
said that,
sitting
I'm
on the
sorry.
ground,
I'm gonna go outside.
cross-legged.
You're gonna go outside, okay?
Wait, outside, back up the tree.
There's an outside?
It's up the tree, like the stairs, right?
But I thought
Yes.
we had to leave there because it was going to be water.
Like the water, it's probably caved in with water.
Correct. All of this is true.
So I can't get out?
You can bust your way out, but you're
Or
gonna
can I
let.
find like
You're gonna drown.
Can I find an isolated place?
Here's what I will do for you. Let me know if this works. So there are stairs leading down. There are also stairs leading up. You can kind of climb all the way up to the top, and you will be on like sort of. It's a huge tree, so you'll sort of be on some branches sticking out of the water, but you'll be in the middle of the sea of flames. But you'll be outside if that's what you want.
Cool.
Oh, it stretches up over the surface?
Yeah, it stretches up over it. It's kind of
okay.
sticking out a little bit.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
One
Cool.
piece.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
cast Divination.
All right.
Oh, boy.
How stingy are we on the components?
Not stingy.
Not
Not
at all,
stingy.
right?
No.
Nah, we don't.
Like
do
at all?
components.
Because I remember the first time I did it, I took a piece of my staff. Remember? As an offering.
Was that
So-
in GT days or here?
No,
No,
here.
this is when he called the red dragon and made
Oh,
an agreement
God.
with it.
You've leveled up.
Yeah.
We've not been struck out components. It's we've done both in tabletop adventures and escapades. We don't do it for a number of reasons. But if you want to for RP,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
can.
I'm gonna take a piece of my flesh. Oh, just like a piece of the green,
Like a scale.
like a scale
That's gotta hurt so
of
bad.
the green, like my green. Yeah, but I'm contacting gods, dude.
Okay. All right.
I need to RP that, dude.
Yeah. So I go out,
uh-huh.
kneel down, Jedi style. It's like, so I have a scale,
Uh-huh.
and I say, dragons, green or otherwise.
Oh, my God.
I need an answer.
Who am I?
What was the name of that task force?
I wish. I so wish. Who has done the most unspeakable betrayal Who
Ah.
betrayed my trust?
Dude.
Whoa.
Actual good use of this
Justice.
spell. Yes. I was like, what is your logic? This went so wrong last time.
Task force.
What was the name of that task force? And if you've got time, who am I?
Where is Ragnar?
Oh, this is great.
So, in the description of divination, and I agree with the party that this is a good use of this, you ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. The spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion.
Oh, so it's like a future. Yeah.
Dude, cool.
If you cast the spell 2 or more times before finishing your long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance of each casting after the first that you get a random reading. The DM makes this roll a secret. Okay, so
Cool.
I really like this pomper, and in fact, I'm going to use it to not only answer your question, but to give you a piece of additional RP as well.
Nice.
So what's important to say is the green dragons, as you knew them, as you communicated with them, are actually dead. Sort of. They're inside you. Their power, their collective spirit is inside you. And so what you see is a vision of a green dragon's face. It is the same one that you originally made this pact with. And he says, "Hello, kindred spirit. The one you seek is of your kind, playing both sides."
Give me a name.
The vision dissipates.
All right, I go back inside.
That was a truthful answer.
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be like a riddle, yeah.
Is what's his name still alive? The
Darius?
Darius? Is he alive?
Fake Darius is dead, but we don't know
Yeah,
what,
the
what's
real
up with
one.
the real Darius.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Or when the switch was made or whatever.
Yeah.
Switcheroony.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Everyone's asleep. Is Ren awake?
Red, wake up.
Ren is not sleeping. He's sort of, his back is pressed against the wall.
Cool.
His sword draped over his shoulder. He's trying to sleep, but you can tell that there's a lot on his mind.
His guts. I'm picturing
He-
guts in my
I'm
mind.
picturing guts.
He's very much like Guts.
It's just guts.
Yeah,
He's a half-green
very
Guts.
much like Guts.
Hey,
Green
guts.
guts.
Just kidding. Hey, Ren.
He's very much like Guts. What's up?
You got a sec?
Oh, sorry, that wasn't. It was me, not Ren. What?
Ren's like, yeah, what?
Hey, hi.
Sup, brah?
Sup, bro?
What's up, Hubert?
Sup, Huber?
Ignoring your question, he asks, "So what were you doing up there?"
Talking to dragons. I do say it with kind of a chuckle, like I'm kind of just like blown away at the gravity of the situation right now.
He raises his hand in the air and he goes, "What dragons?"
I told you they're inside me now.
I told you they're inside me.
I don't think you did.
Sometimes I think of like when I'm imagining this, I think of it as like a graphic novel, and just the speech bubble.
Yeah.
I told you.
I told you
It's
they're
like
inside me
a
now.
close pan
Yeah.
of his eyes.
And, like, Pomper with his hands on his hips, and then I told you there's. I'm like,
Duh.
Ren shakes his head, clearly exhausted and slightly confused. Says, "You really need to get some rest."
Look, I show him my green scales. They're inside me.
It's not that I don't believe you. It's just I think it's a lot to comprehend.
I know. Look, I got a question. Do you know a dragonborn named Darius?
I've heard the name.
What can you tell me about him?
He was working very closely with the Nightingales. He seemed to believe in them. He was cold. I saw him do things to further his ranks that were extremely ruthless, but got him the attention he so craved. I didn't trust him at all.
Well, believe me or not, I was talking to the dragons, and they said the traitor is one of my kind. Haven't met very many dragonborns on our journey. Leads me to believe that Darius is the spy.
Ren nods his head and he says, unfortunately, I don't have the information to confirm that. But, yeah, based on what I've seen of Darius, it certainly wouldn't be beyond him.
I just thought you should know. I'm going to get some sleep.
Hey, this Darius guy, we're going to meet him in Bolvok. And he's a real threat. I know that you've had some interactions with him before, but we cannot hesitate to take him down.
Ha! Don't worry. He'll join us.
Like he walks away.
Don't worry.
That's cool. That's so cool.
Oh, freedom.
So I go to sleep.
Okay.
Good stuff, Hubert.
What is your persuasion check? I think that's going to be like a good bit to know for the next.
Persuasion, yeah, right?
Yeah.
So,
Join us.
persuasion. It's a -1.
Okay. I'm going to write that down.
Please.
Gotta believe. I use my point of inspiration.
Though, out of character, out of DM, all that stuff, Pomper, that was good, what you did.
Yeah, that was
you
sick, dude.
took the information that Ren was very invested in the goings-on of the Nightingales, and you used the information, the cryptic information that you got from the spell, and you bolstered it by talking to somebody who might know, and that was very smart. That's exactly the kind of thing that you guys should be doing, and you should be commended for that. So, in fact, I will give you a point of inspiration.
Yay! Gonna need it.
That's good stuff. That's good playing. Okay. All right. So, morning comes, and having believed that they have, because it is now morning, having believed that they have fulfilled their purpose as a bed, the doe creatures abruptly split apart,
No.
and you kind of fall to the floor.
Hi.
Okay.
What's the meaning of this?
Sleep time is over?
I never want to see any of you again. Be gone.
Good lord.
Don't you love us?
No. Not for waking me up.
They all go to Nicator and hug Nicator.
Am I like sleeping still?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can wake up if you want.
Yeah, I wake up slowly and just go, totally content with it. Go back
Okay.
to sleep.
Okay. So Nicator is still blissfully sleeping, but I'm just for the sake of it, I'm going to say the rest of you wake up. Ren is also awake, and the doe creatures don't really have a great idea of what's going on, and so they're pretty happy as they normally are. But Ren looks very solemn and serious, and he walks over in your general area and says, "Listen, it's time to go, but there's one other decision we're going to have to make. Taking one of these creatures transformed into a green dragon and flying over to Bolvok, it's the quickest option. It's the safest option. Because it might be able to help us if we get attacked. But how long they can be transformed, it seems random. Sometimes they're transformed for long periods, and others only a few minutes. Because we don't understand them, and they don't understand themselves, I'm not sure this is a method of transportation that we can trust.
You haven't thought this through. We're taking all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Each of these little guys is going to become a green dragon. We're taking all of them.
While it's a good idea to harness as much power as we can, that's going to draw a ton of attention. A small army of green dragons flying to Bolvok?
Yeah.
We're immediately going to be engaged in war.
That's the idea.
But you don't understand. I don't know how long this transformation is going to last.
Alright, so we take a bunch of them, they stay small, then when one of them says, I'm about to poop out, I'm about to turn into dough again, then we have another one on top of him, turn into a green dragon. So we have a sort of a body system.
Okay.
It's a good idea. But the Nightingales, they already have a considerable number of fully grown red dragons. Personally, I was going to land, sneak in, try to take them out silently. But if you want to do an all-out attack and you believe you're strong enough to do it, I'm not really in a position to say no.
There will be many casualties.
Yogala, we don't know if the dough creatures can fight like a green dragon when they're a green dragon. They just look like green dragons.
They just need to get us to Bolvok.
You cannot fight red dragons.
I can and I have.
You did not.
One.
He did not.
I was there.
It just dissipated.
I wait.
Because of
till
his
this
magic.
Sure.
No, it wasn't
You get
because
the
of his
general sense of
magic.
what's going on.
I'm stronger now than ever. Look at me.
You're just younger than ever. Oh my god. Ren, I have a different idea.
Let's take a vote.
Well, let's hear Therese out.
They can do whatever they want. Let's you and I follow your plan. I'll go with you. We could take our own green dragon and sneak in.
Yeah,
These guys can die
Yogo,
however they want.
Yogo, I kind of like Ren's plan as well. Kind of
Ren-
a sneak attack.
Ren says, as solemnly as possible, Yangala,
It's Yogola. Learn it, Ron.
Yangala.
Learn it, Ron. Best.
All right, you old wizard. I've got a serious proposal here.
Okay.
If you're willing to sacrifice yourself and distract them, you will certainly die, but our chances of success at sabotage go up tremendously.
I love
There's-
this idea.
There's no time for sacrifice. We're all making it out of here, all right? No one is sacrificing anything.
Pomper,
There's been enough.
Pomper, his
death.
sacrifice would buy us time.
Yogala is not dying.
I'm not dying.
Yogala thinks he won't die, which is good enough for me.
The Green Army Dragon and I will crash in through Bolvok. You can
Yeah.
all take the secret path.
Yeah. This is a great idea. My bird will be a spy above. All of this is great.
Mate,
Yeah.
you're gonna die if you do that. You know that, right?
No, I really don't think so.
You will.
With an army of green
They're
dragons.
not gonna go with you.
Yogala, how about this? I bet you 5,000 gold that you'll die.
I'll take that bet.
Okay.
This is idiotic.
You should pay it before you leave, though.
And
'cause
if you die, I get your bird.
I mean, I could just make it dissipate, I think.
I get your bird.
What preparations do we need to get this going?
No deal.
Unfortunately, as you can see, in our dwelling, there's not a lot that we can do. We can stock up on balls of light, but that's about
Don't have
it.
any other tools that might help?
No.
Nothing?
Hey, wait. Ren, Are there mercenaries on Bolvok?
There are all sorts of people on Bolvok. There are
People who like large quantities of gold?
absolutely.
Sick.
There are
I
many
think-
that we could probably convince.
I think that we could do a lot of convincing. I think we could build an army. Like
Absolutely.
a proper army.
In fact, I'm very familiar with those groups. I can lead you to them. But negotiations are going to be difficult. These are people that
leave that to me and my giant bag of gold.
We're a very persuasive bunch.
I thought you were charging him with the dragons.
I kind of like this idea now.
Thanks, Ugala.
He seems a little flimsy.
He is.
I'm not flimsy. I'm sturdy as a stone.
He's about 95 years old.
He's very old.
95.
Young at the mind.
That purple crystal makes him look young.
Hey, Ren, if I'm sure of one thing, it's that people will join us.
They seem to... They can't help themselves sometimes.
Look at Carmine over here.
What's so funny is
He's just like,
just like Therese, this is such a good idea. You're leveraging the certain amount of money that you have, and I'm like, yes, this is smart. This is a sound idea. They can make this happen. And then the second Yogala says, "I'm on board," followed by, "There's one thing we're good at," like the whole thing just starts unraveling.
Yeah.
in my mind.
They're like,
see
maybe
it-
this won't
see
work.
it just being destroyed.
But still, Ren nods and he says, "These tribes of creatures, there are many of them, and they all have different strengths. It is a good idea to recruit them, but keep in mind, we're running out of time."
Ren, do you need anything?
If we could find some sort of cure to what I have, that'd be fantastic, but...
Pulpa, you're up.
Fix
He
him.
just shakes his head.
Fix him, Papa.
I don't know. I don't know what I can do. It
Come
looks
on.
beyond my skill set.
Well, where can we find another healer? Is there any in Bolvek?
There are many shamans in Bolvok, but I'm not sure they're going to understand this any better.
Ren, I have another question.
Hmm.
You said you're familiar with these groups, right?
Yes.
On the way over, can you tell me as much as you can about their superstitions and their beliefs?
Yes.
I think I might be able to make a pretty persuasive argument.
Many of these tribes are incredibly superstitious, feeling one way or another, and not only about red dragons, but spirits, demons, some real, some imagined.
That's right in my area of expertise.
Hey, Ren,
Yes.
come over here. Let me try something.
Oh boy.
So, Ren is somebody that, like I said, was part of an assassin's guild. Basically, he trained his whole life to be skeptical, and he likes you, Pomper. You did the foot stomp, but he's
And I
not
gave
one
him-
to jump in.
Oh, it's
sure.
okay. You can
Head
just say he's
first.
guts. He's just guts.
And I gave him the cure on the dragon back.
I admitted that he's guts.
Just picture guts, everybody.
I admitted that he's. I don't know what else to say.
We get him some berserk armor.
Yeah. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is that he's not gonna just jump in head first in this. He says, "What do you want to do?"
Without even saying anything, I touch him.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And I cast Lesser Restoration. You touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it.
Whoa.
The condition can be blinded,
I'm healed.
deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
So just those.
Yeah.
So
That
if we find
doesn't-
someone who's deaf, we're in luck.
That unfortunately
Wait,
does
the
not.
conditions very... Oh, I see.
Yeah,
are
that
they
doesn't.
specific?
Yeah.
Those are actual those are in-game conditions. Those are
Yeah,
like
yeah,
status
yeah.
effects.
Well,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
see if
Well,
it's
I'm
a
trying
poison. We'll see if it's a
yeah.
poison or anything.
Yeah.
Here, look, you can see the.
Maybe it's a curse.
I just have the sense that you read the first sentence, got very excited, and didn't make it to the second sentence.
No,
Oh, this is Huber we're talking about.
Because I figured maybe it'd be poison. Like some
Okay.
kind of poison.
All right.
See, look at page 290. They have
Yeah.
them all.
Take the poison.
Yeah, I
Take the prize.
I'm taking a shot.
No fun.
No,
like this.
it's good. It's you're trying to help. Nicator asked you to help, and you are trying to help. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any effect. It doesn't cure this particular ailment. Is there a greater restoration?
There
There
is.
is.
It's later.
Okay.
I'm
Is
sorry.
that
I'm sorry, Ren. I'm not strong enough.
Ren is like at first he's a little bit annoyed that you just started casting magic on him without his permission, but he's endeared by the fact that you were sincerely trying to help him.
All right,
So
Bran,
gammy.
listen. We need to get you healed up ASAP. I don't want you holding us back in battle in any way.
That won't be a concern.
I'm concerned. I saw you on that dragon.
And you got the cough.
Yeah.
I do, but
Gotten this?
on that dragon, I learned something. I haven't had access to a cleric or any sort of restorative healing, potions, any of that. When your friend, the Dragonborn, when he cast his spell on me, it did alleviate my pain.
Yeah.
If he would periodically be able to do that,
Ren, what happens if you get separated
Leave
from
it to
him?
me.
then I die. I knew that going in.
Ren, don't be like that.
What else would
We
you have me
got
do?
tons of money.
We don't have time to run around chasing after a healer.
We have like a week.
we have some
like
time.
a week. We have time.
We have time.
He said 2 days.
We have 2 days.
Yeah, a few hours. You're
Yeah, we
fine.
got time.
Tell you what, we'll try a few. If we don't
Nicator.
find any, fine. What?
I'm putting my foot down. We're leaving right now.
No,
it's gonna take us a long time to get to Bolvar.
No, I know we can go right now. It's fine with me. I just meant when we get there. Let me check maybe a few. If we're gonna be finding thugs to help us, why not?
Fine,
yeah.
fine.
Thank you.
We'll see what we come across.
Listen
Yeah.
to Nikita.
Come on, mate.
I'm not gonna listen to you, Nick.
This isn't my first infiltration.
I appreciate what you're doing, but we've got more important things to deal with.
Yeah, us living. I don't want to die because of you.
Why would you die because of me?
Let's say we have you in a plan of attack, and you cannot carry out your role. It may cost us our lives because of your negligence.
I can promise you that won't happen.
It's not enough, mate. Promise? Come on.
Look, let's just get on some green doe dragons, go buy us an army, and kill some nightingales, and then we can fix our friend
Right.
here.
Nicator, if you look at the rest of your group and all of the decisions that they've made since I've known them, they're more of a liability and unpredictable than I am.
Yeah.
True.
If I'm in a compromised
True.
position, I'll at least have the decency to tell you and bow out of the situation.
Yeah, but they've been able to hold their own at least. I don't
Yes.
know what you're capable of. I haven't seen you in combat.
Would you like to?
No, not right now. I'm not trying to pick a fight. You calm down.
I'm not asking you to pick a fight. I'm saying that I can demonstrate that I'm completely capable.
All right. Why don't you demonstrate on your goal then?
Guys,
Absolutely.
It's a nice benchmark, I would say.
man, we don't have a time for this. Can we just go?
I cast calm emotions on everyone.
Oh my god.
I deny the calm emotion.
Denied.
I'm unwilling to accept it.
Then you have to roll.
Wait, do I? Yep. Okay.
I feel a calm emotion like, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe this will be okay.
Thank you.
Ren is also affected by the calm emotion, but he overreacts to it. And it's like, Nicator, I've just been going through a lot. I want to protect these creatures.
It's all right, man. I understand.
I want to be all right with my dad.
We'll make it. We'll make it right.
Okay, all right.
Let's do this.
Teresa's
Hey.
just like, oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Me too. I'm sorry too. Let's go kill some nightingales.
So I think we take 3 little puffs, and the 2 puffs are backup puffs if our first puff decides to turn back into a puff.
The puffs of the little doe men?
That's what I'm calling them.
Yeah.
Do they actually
I'm
have a
calling
name?
them puffs now?
They're puffs
They-
to me.
I didn't name them. They just transformed in front of me. There's no precedent. I'm not.
King Doe.
They're puffs.
What are your names?
We have names?
Yeah, what do you call yourself?
Friend.
Friend?
All right.
Slightly.
Our little
that's
puff
pretty
friends.
heartwarming, but
I, Yogala, King of the Wizards, hereby deem you puffs.
We are puffs?
You are puffs. Now and forevermore.
They all start jumping up and down. And for the
They like it.
here's what happens. For the first time Even the friend was supposed to be a question, but it didn't come out that way.
Yeah.
Anytime that wasn't accidental, they don't speak in a question because they now have a sense of self.
Whoa!
They speak declaratively,
Whoa.
and this is what they say. They go, "We are puffs. We are puffs. Puffs. We are puffs."
All right, you're puffs, fine.
Oh, these little things are so cute.
Sense of identity.
And that is how we're going to end this very, very weird episode of Tabletop Escapades. See you next week.
Pups, we are pups.
There will be many
Oh, it's so
casualties.
good.
That was my favorite.